Hey, it's Neff, coming to you to have a long overdue discussion about conditioners. A lot of you guys have been talking about different products for different reasons, things not working based on whatever's going on wherever you live, or different gels and different stylers not working because you feel that your hair might be a little bit dry. I'm here to present the alternate view that maybe your conditioner, your leave-in, is not sufficient, and kind of giving you guys a little bit of guidance and ideas onto or as far as how to choose a good conditioner for you. The first thing I want to address is people who are using the CG or curly method, or the curly girl method. The curly girl method was created by Lorraine Massey, who was founder of Diva Curl or Diva Shine Enterprises. At any rate, her idea is that being sulfate-free and silicone-free is a way to better curls. And I was fully CG for like about maybe 2 years before I've gotten off the beaten path recently. But anyway, things that are non-water soluble cannot be used in the curly girl method. So cyclopentaloxane, dimethicone, amodimethicone, these are non-water soluble conditioners. So these will tend to build up if you try to use it during the CG method with your other products. So maybe I should make a separate video about being CG. Let me get back on track. At any rate, conditioners, what to look for. I think that your conditioner should be multi-purpose. I attached a video that was made by Tasty Redbone, aka Janae, and I really totally agree with her that your conditioner should be as multi-purpose as possible. You should be able to pre-poo, you should be able to do a good rinse out, co-wash, or whatever, leave it in, and deep condition. There are very few conditioners that actually fit this bill. But, the first thing you should do is be cost effective, if at all possible. The second thing that you should look for are good ingredients. What are good ingredients? What should be in your conditioner? Well, you need fatty alcohols. Cetyl alcohol, cetyl alcohol, sterylconium chloride, things that's coconut oils, like fatty emulsified oils. You should be able to see on the back of your conditioner when you read the ingredients. Your conditioner should have slip. A lot of us girls have issues with detangling, and we don't know what really grants slip to our conditioners. Bihentramonium methyl sulfate. The higher it is on your conditioner is the slippier it is. So bihentramonium methyl sulfate should always be somewhere in your conditioner. Horsetail is good. Marshmallow extract is good for slip. Nettle is good for slip. And so these are examples or different slip agents that you'll find in your conditioners. For co-washers, what makes a conditioner a good co-wash? Well, usually you'll have something that says calcium EDTA in it, or cetrimonium chloride. These are known as cleansing agents that are really good for co-washes, for example. Different smoothing agents would be like propylene glycol. Panthenol also smooths and adds shine. It's a low-grade humectant, but in my hair it doesn't really have much of an impact as, say, glycerin. And also you can use sodium lactate as a good one that's coming out in a lot of new products recently. That's really good for smoothing and taming frizz and stuff. Alright, so on to the conditioners. I'm looking down because I have like a plethora of conditioners here in the sink that I'm going to try to just kind of quickly go through that I like to use in my hair, that I've been using. I have one conditioner I want to talk about that's not here, and I'm not sure if it has glycerin in it or not. I won't mention it right now, but I'll try to look that up and maybe update you guys later on the boards. So first, I'm going to talk about leave-ins because Shay wants to talk about leave-ins. So we'll talk about leave-ins, boss lady. So your leave-in needs to be very moisturizing. Of course, water should always be the first ingredient in any conditioner, or at least the second ingredient. You want to have something that has a lot of like fatty oils, essential oils, butters, and things like that. that would really help. So if the dew, let's talk about the dew point. The dew point is the amount of water, the amount of moisture, not water. Humidity is the amount of water, the amount of moisture that's in the air. So what does that mean? When it's cold, there's less moisture in the air. And so what happens is that when you're wearing a humectant is something that attracts water to your hair. So when the dew is below 35, it means that there's less moisture in the air. So having a humectant will not work for you. It will not work for you because there's nothing to attract from the air. So what the humectant will do in that case is steal from the most moist source, which means that moisture will be leaving your hair. And of course, that's an absolute no. Now, when the dew is over 60, the humectant, again, is supposed to attract from the most moist source, which when the dew is 60, it's usually hot as hell outside. And the moisture goes into your hair and it swells the cuticle. And that's why a lot of people say, oh my God, my hair was so poofy and fuzzy and I look like I had an afro. That is use of humectants. And there are certain people who are particularly humectant sensitive. Some people live in climates where it's not a big deal at all. Some people live in very dry climates, humid climates, etc. But I say, you know, if you have like a Droid or whatever, download the Weather Channel application and look at what your dew point is. It really, really helps me in particular choose the type of styling agents that I'm going to use for the day. Humectants, usually the main offender is glycerin. I avoid glycerin in most of my products. And it's actually heavily used in a lot of products, so sometimes it can be difficult to avoid. There are names of other humectants that don't really come to mind to me right now. I know panthenol is one, but usually it's way down on the list so of most products, so I don't really take that into account. Okay, so as far as what to use to leave in, my leave-ins that I have here are numerous. They're different, all for different reasons. But let's see. Okay, we'll organize by what I have for on the ground. Well, I only have 2 on the ground, 3 on the ground things that I like. The first thing that's on the ground, because I'm a boutique girl, y'all know that. So the first thing on the ground that I like is by Actually Curls. And it is a multi-purpose conditioner, meaning pre-poo, co-wash, leave-in, whatever have you. And it's reasonably affordable. It's called the Curls Coconut Sublime. I don't know if you guys can see this. Coconut Sublime Conditioner. And this thing is bomb. I've used it in all types of ways. I haven't used it as a deep conditioner. I have friends that have used it as a deep conditioner, and it's really good. It's also called, on the Curly Kids line, if you want to pay less for it, I think it's called Coconut Dream Cream Conditioner, and it's really, really good. So, ingredients: water, cetyl alcohol, sterylconium chloride, cetyl alcohol. Those are, see, first 3 ingredients. That's how you know. Pick the conditioner up off the shelf, you good to go. That's good stuff. And then she has some flower extracts and some other good things in there like chamomile and white tea and stuff. Coconut oil, panthenol is in there for shine and for smoothing. But as you can see, first 3 ingredients, bam. You know, good conditioner to pick up. And the slip is good. Slip is good. No issues with the slip, no issues with the moisture, none of that kind of stuff. And so you can use this as all purpose. So Curls Coconut Sublime Leave-In Conditioner. Next thing on the ground is, this used to be like my ultimate boo. It's called Orbi Organics Honeysuckle Rose Conditioner. I'm sure you guys have heard about this. This is, in my opinion, a great all-purpose conditioner as well. I've used it in my early curl days, and I think it was pretty good. So for this one, coconut fatty acid cream base, aloe vera. That's good stuff too. Shea butter. First 3 ingredients right there. You already know it's going to be very, 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 conditioning. And aloe vera also grants a lot of slip to a lot of products as well. They have fennel, they have hops in it, yarrow, which is also good for slip, and some oils and different things like that that I think are really good for dry. And of course it says for dry and brittle hair. So you could pick up Aubrey's Organics in your Whole Foods if you have a Whole Foods. Most natural grocery stores and stuff like that carry Aubrey Organics. And it's not really a very expensive line in terms of how lines go. Let's see. Coconut Sublime Conditioner was $16, and I think that the kitty version is like maybe $2 or $3 cheaper. And this I got at the Vitamin Shop for like $10 on sale. Vitamin Shop is always having sales on this, and Vitacost is a good way to get this. So those two conditioners right there are my favorite on the ground. This one has glycerin. It has 10 ingredients in it, but glycerin is the 6th ingredient down the line. And I love using this only in the winter because it's so heavy. It's called the Shea Moisture Shea Butter Leave-In Conditioner. I love this stuff as a leave-in. This leave-in is so rich and so thick on my hair. And the fact that glycerin is like way down the line, I actually get away with using this in the low dews. So I don't know if you guys have access to the original Shea Moisture line. Usually it's in your local beauty supply store. But let me show you guys how thick this thing is. Ooh, shoot. Let me see if I can get it out. Can't even get it out of the bottle. See? Can't even get it out of the bottle. That's how thick it is. So perfect winter leave-in. These 3 things, like I said before, are usually found on the ground. You can find them at like your local beauty supply chain store. Curls has actually infected a lot of the Korean beauty supply stores. I don't know if you guys are against that or for that, but to me, it's conditioner. If I need it, I'm going to get it where it's at. My other stuff is boutique-y stuff. As you guys know, I'm a product junkie. I particularly like my boutique-y style type conditioners because I find that they're better formulated than the stuff that I can get from the drugstore on the ground, particularly for stuff that I'm leaving in. I think that anybody can find a good co-wash on the ground, but a quality leave-in is something that is extremely hard to find. Things that I like for the winter. Curlmart is having a 25% sale. And I mentioned on the thread about buying like a huge thing of Illucence. So what is Illucence? Illucence is this. It's the Moisture Balancing Conditioner. This stuff is bomb. You invest in this and you will probably not need another conditioner ever if you decide to like turn in your PJ card. Illucence, everything. Pre-poo, co-wash, leave-in, all that. Deep conditioner. So what this stuff does to me, it just gives me just amazing slip, and it has a lot of good fatty acids in it. It's based in olive oil. It just really helps like with not only like putting in moisture, but I just feel like my hair just really retains it very well with the Illucence. And it's very affordable if you look on Curlmart. It's not expensive at all. So, I mean, ingredients, Irish moss, ginseng root, there's yeast extract, ginkgo biloba, a lot of fruit extract, sterolconium chloride, olive oil, lots of triglycerides, panthenol, and biotin. Biotin really strengthens hair as well. So I think that you guys should look thick consistencies in your winter leave-ins when your dews are not as appropriate as they should be, and or you're a very porous person, and you know that you need a lot of attention paid to your moisture levels, pretty much. This video is going on 14 minutes. I am going to cut it off here because otherwise it'll take too long to download, and I'll start with part 2. Okay, bye.